All right, let's get into it. We are about to go on your very first coding quest. We're going to pull back the curtain on this whole programming thing and actually give you the power to make a computer do exactly what you tell it to. I mean, seriously, have you ever just wanted to make your computer do exactly what you want it to? That's really the heart of coding, you know? It's not about memorizing weird symbols. It's about giving instructions to this machine and then watching it actually come to life, following your every command. It's pretty cool. Okay, so every quest needs the right gear, right? For this journey we're on, that essential tool is going to be Python. It's like the perfect starting point for getting into this whole world, and you're about to see exactly why. So what even is Python? Well, to put it simply, it's a programming language that was actually designed to be easy for humans to read and write. The grammar, the rules of the language, it's just so clean and, well, it just makes sense. This means you can focus on the idea of what you're trying to build, instead of getting bogged down in a bunch of complicated rules. And hey, don't let that simplicity fool you. This isn't just some kid's toy. Python is an absolute beast. It's the engine behind some of the biggest names out there. We're talking Google, Netflix, even NASA. It's working behind the scenes all over the place in ways you probably don't even realize. Okay, so before we can start casting these coding spells, we need to get our gear together. But don't worry, this isn't some huge, complicated setup. It's super quick. We're just preparing our digital workshop. And I mean it. It's literally just 3 steps. 1, you download the Python installer. That's your toolkit. 2, you run that installer to set up your workshop. And 3, you open the door to that workshop, which is something called the command line. And that's where the magic is going to happen. All right, our tools are ready. It is time for the main event. This is it, the moment you've been waiting for. You are about to tell the computer what to do, and it's actually going to listen. Let's cast that first spell. Now, for our spell to actually work, we have to say it right, you know? We need to speak the computer's language. And in programming, this is called syntax. Don't let that word scare you, though. Just think of it like this. Syntax is just the list of magic words and the grammar that Python understands. That's all it is. And here it is, the most famous first spell in the entire world of programming. Print, and then in parentheses, you have hello world inside quotation marks. This one single line, that's a complete command. It's telling Python, hey, take this text right here and just show it on the screen. That's literally all it does. And just like that, you did it. By writing and running that one little line, you've officially written a program. You gave an instruction, the computer listened, and it did what you said. Seriously, welcome to the club. You're a programmer now. Okay, that's awesome. Our program can talk, but what if we want it to remember something? You know, like a person's name or maybe a number? We can't just have the information disappear. We need a way to store it. And the answer to that is variables. The easiest way to think about a variable is like a labeled box, or maybe a little pouch in your code. You give that pouch a name, and then you stick something inside it. Anytime you want, later on, you can just check what's in that pouch by using its name. So this is what it actually looks like when you're coding. We've just made 3 of those pouches. The first one, we've labeled it name, and we've put the text Alex inside. The second one is called age, and it's holding the number 28. And see, this third one is underscore student. That just holds a simple yes or no value, in this case, true. Just like that, our program can now remember 3 different things. Okay, so let's recap. We've made the computer talk, and we've taught it how to remember stuff. So what's next? Well, let's put those 2 things together and do something really cool. Create an actual 2-way conversation. This is where it gets really interesting. We already know the print command, right? That's our code talking out. It's a one-way street. But its partner is the input command. What this does is it actually pauses the program, asks a question, and then just waits for you, the user, to type something in. This is how our program learns to listen. So check this out. This is how we put it all together. That first line, it uses input to ask the question, what is your name? And then, whatever you type in, it stores that answer in our name variable, our little pouch. Then, the very next line uses print to say hello. But look, it grabs the name right out of that pouch to make the greeting totally personal. And there you have it. With just those 2 lines of code, you've built a program that's actually interactive. Think about it.
You're not just shouting commands at it anymore. It's asking a question, it's listening for an answer, and then it's responding. You just had your first real back-and-forth conversation with a computer, and you made it happen.
So let's be clear. You've just finished your first coding quest. You've learned the basic language, you've cast a spell, and you've even had a conversation. But really, the journey is just getting started. So the only question now is, what are you going to teach it to do next?